the course which we are going to discuss here, which you join about software testing, or we can say it is a testing tools, software testing or testing tools. So in this course, so today topic which I am going to explain to you, what are the topics we are going to cover. So route map for the what are the how many days we are going to take, how we are going to get the notes and the recording sessions, that kind of information I will provide to you first. Okay, try to understand. If I go for the course here, software testing, or we can say testing tools it is. So in this course, mainly we have the two modules we have, major concepts. Module 1, which you have the manual testing. The module 2, which you have the automation testing. Module 1 is manual testing, module 2 is automation testing. In this module 1, manual testing, what are the concepts we are going to discuss? First, I'm going to explain to you. Introduction to software testing. That means what is software testing? What are the advantages of software testing? So types of software testing, what is manual testing, what is an automation testing, these concepts. This is the introduction to software testing. After introduction to software testing, I will go and explain to you introduction to the software. Even though you don't have the any knowledge on IT, so I will go and explain here from the scratch, from the base, what is software program, what is software, types of software, who is the client, what is the environment, what are the different kind of softwares are there. These things we are going to discuss. After that, in software company, how it is going to be developed. So next, software development life cycle. SDLC, software development life cycle. Then SDLC related concepts. Like while developing software, what are the common problems are going to get? When to start testing activities? So what is the difference between quality assurance and a quality control? Where software testing comes under? This kind of concepts we are going to discuss in the SDLC related concepts. After that month, we discuss about the SDLC methodologies, or we can say models we are going to call. First one, waterfall model. Second one is V model. V model. Third one is Agile Scrum methodology. Waterfall model, V model, and Agile Scrum methodology. That's the models which we are going to discuss. Now, trendy one is Agile Scrum methodology. After that, we have the testing methodologies, such as white box testing, availability. Second one is black box testing, BBT. Third one is gray box testing. The testing methodologies: whiteboard testing, blackboard testing, gray box testing. After that, we go for the different kind of testing levels in software development lifecycle. What are the different kind of testing levels are there? First one is unit testing. First one, unit testing. Second one is integration testing. Third one is system testing. Fourth one is user acceptance test. That is user acceptance test. A different kind of testing levels. In this testing levels only where we are going to discuss about the top-down approach, bottom-up approach, hybrid approach, functionality testing, system testing. In the system testing, you have the functional testing, performance testing, security testing, compatibility testing, usability testing, user interface testing, installation testing. These are all the things which we are going to discuss during the these testing levels, like alpha test, beta testing. These are the things which we are going to discuss. Okay. After that, we have the some miscellaneous testing techniques. Miscellaneous testing techniques such as about retesting, regression testing, smoke test. So we're not only explaining the subject here, where we are going to discuss about them. So interview-oriented questions also, how we have to deliver in the real time, how we are going to perform, how these activities are going to be done. In a practical orientation way, we are going to discuss it is. So sanity test, then informal testing techniques like ad hoc testing, exploratory testing, then risk or priority based testing. The different kind of testings are there which we are going to discuss. After these concepts are covered, then we go for the software testing life cycle. That is STLC, software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle. Okay. In the software testing life cycle, where we are going to discuss the first one about test planning, test design, scenarios, test cases, use case, types of test cases, test case design techniques, Test case design techniques. Using RTM, requirements traceability matrix. So these things, then we go for the test execution levels, defect management, defect template, defect template, priority and severity of the defect, bug life cycle, finally test to closure activity. So these are the manual testing topics which we are going to discuss. So after this portion is completed, so here I will going to show to you. So real-time project related documents. So using the real-time templates, how to identify the test scenarios, then how to prepare the test scenarios for real-time projects, test cases, how to prepare the test data, these things we are going to discuss. After this portion is completed, where I will going to take the one session on interview-oriented session on manual testing concepts. Interview-oriented session on manual testing concepts. Okay. So after the module 2, we have the automation testing concepts. Here, tool 1, first I'm going to explain the one Jira. It is a defect reporting tool, which I'm going to explain Jira. Then tool 2, Selenium WebDriver. It is a functionality testing tool. This automation tool means generally Selenium WebDriver. Here we are going to learn the core Java concepts will be discussed. Then WebDriver. So in this we are going to discuss about the in WebDriver. When I am going to start the automation testing, I will going to explain to you detailed way, like what are the content, what are the frameworks we are going to discuss. So what are the other tools along with Selenium we are going to learn. So like along with WebDriver, we are going to learn the Maven, Jenkins. Maven is the build management tool. Jenkins is the CI tool, continuous integration tool. GitHub repository, GitHub repository, okay, GitHub repository. Then we are going to discuss about the Cucumber framework, TestNG framework, data-driven framework, keyword-driven framework. These are the things we are going to discuss in the Selenium, right? Now here, so manual testing portion, which I am going to explain to you around the 20 to 25 days, where we are going to discuss the manual testing portion, whereas automation testing, which we are going to discuss, so 30 to 35 days we are going to discuss, whereas class timings are going to be 8 to 9 p.m. IST. We'll have the 5 days a week. So initially this week and next week we'll have the only 5 days a week. So But sometimes if it is required, then Saturday also I'm going to take it is. Officially 5 days it is there. Saturday is unofficial it is. If you have or not. Like this, 5 days a week. Then every day 1 hour it is. That is 5 days a week means no. Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday we have the class. Then class notes. So whatever class notes I'm going to explain to you, that notes will be very detailed notes it is. Whatever topics I covered on the day, corresponding notes I am going to share in the WhatsApp. I will create the WhatsApp group. So daily, what are the topics I covered? The corresponding notes I'm going to share in the WhatsApp. So what about recorded sessions? So every live class will be recorded, that will be published in the Google Drive. So that the link will be shared to you. So daily you can want to watch it if you have any doubts, or you may miss 1 or 2 classes. So you can watch there. The recordings are going to be available there. The notes and the Google Drive link after registration only you are going to get it is. Classes from which date it going to start. The classes are going to start today onwards only. Demo means there is no unnecessary things. I am not going to explain mainly. We talk the subject only more. Okay. So subject is going to today only it is. You don't. I don't want to waste the time for your time and my time also. Okay. Recorded sessions are going to be like this. I'm going to provide. And one more thing here. Every weekend, some assignment will be given to you. Every Friday, I will going to give the some questions to you where you have to prepare the answers for those questions. Okay, in your words. My notes is that don't do copy paste. You have to prepare the answers for those questions in your uh, words, and that has to be shared in the WhatsApp only to me. Okay, so that is an important one. If you want to get a job, sir, now some students have some doubts. So let me ask the one by one student. Any doubts are this? Let me know it is so that I can clarify your doubts. Aditya, do you have any doubts by here? Yeah, before going to the topic, as I said, the manual testing, automation testing. Manual testing, 75% is theoretical orientation. Learning all about the testing related vocabulary. Whereas test cases preparation, test data preparation, test scenarios identification, this is only practical orientation during the manual testing. Coming to the automation testing, it is completely practical orientation. It is completely practical orientation. We may have, so every day you need to practice. Manual testing, every day you spend 15 to 20 minutes of time to read the notes which are explained, that is sufficient. But coming to the automation testing, it is mandated that every day you need to practice for the at least 30 to 45 minutes of time you have to spend. To practice software required or not, during the automation testing class, I will go and explain to you. Either Jira you want to get or Selenium you want to get into a system. So from where we have to download, how to set up the software environment in our system for our practicing purpose will be explained. Okay, that is what the session. So how we are going to maintain right now. Now it is daily 1 hour session. It is so class is not yet over. Still we have the class. Okay. Now Aditya, do you have any doubts? No? You can use the chat box if you have any doubt, or you try to unmute your mic. You can ask me. I will clarify your doubts. Hemant, yes, when WhatsApp group will be created.
సార్
So
వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ ఎప్పుడు క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది అదే నా డౌట్.
WhatsApp group, once the registration are completed, I will create
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే.
after registration, because we don't know no to who is going to register, who is not going to register. That's the reason.
ఓకే సార్, డెమో క్లాసెస్ ఎన్ని రోజులు ఉంటాయి? డెమో క్లాసెస్
Demo class means that means we have only free class. Demo class means so
ఓకే.
today and tomorrow we'll have the free classes. You can attend.
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే. అంటే సార్ మేము ప్యాకేజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, మేము అందుకే నేను ప్యాకేజ్ స్టూడెంట్.
Continue, but there is no demo means unless it subject will going to start it is. Demo
Okay,
means
sir.
only free classes allowed. That is the other students.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay. So Hemant, okay. Aditya, are you able to hear me? Any doubts are there? Likita, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేయాలి. అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి యూ కెన్ స్పీక్ టు మీ. ఓకే, నో క్వశ్చన్స్ లిఖిత. ఓకే, పూజ, నో డౌట్స్. రామంత్, సాహితి.
నో సార్, నో డౌట్స్ సార్.
ఓకే ఓకే.
No doubts.
Sujana, okay, I know it is. Okay. Okay. Manogna, do you want to say something?
No doubts, but I want to ask how will you provide the registration link?
Don't worry about the registration link, payment link. Management is going to take care. They are going to ask you to pay in that chat box. They are going to provide to you tomorrow or today itself. Don't worry. But tomorrow also same link it is. Okay. So they're going to take care and they're going to ask the fees how to pay it. Okay. Now this is the just course content I explained. The next simmer today we are going to start the first topic in software testing, that is introduction to software testing. So what are the topics we are going to cover in this each topic in this introduction to software testing, where I want to explain to you what is the meaning of software testing, what are the advantages of software testing. So software testing, advantages of software testing, difference among the error, defect, bug and failure, difference among the error, defect, bug and failure. Then some of the major activities in software company, like what is coding, what is testing, defect reporting, debugging, bug fixing. These are the major activities. And types of software testing, like what is manual testing, what is an automation testing. So these are the concepts which we are going to cover in this introduction to software testing. Sima, course is very simple. In detailed way will be explained. Suppose if you have any doubt when I'm explaining, try to give the message in the chat box, or you can unmute your mic so you can ask me, I will go to clarify. Or in the middle also you can, in the middle you may got the doubt when you're reading the notes. So I will going to give my WhatsApp number. You can send the message to me so that if it is possible to explain the WhatsApp, I will explain. Or next day I will go on to clarify your doubts. Same way, automation testing when you are practicing. You got doubt, then don't stuck there only. What you have to do, you have to take the photo in WhatsApp, you send to me. So if it is possible, I will go to give immediately clarification to you. Okay, instead of waiting up to tomorrow class. Okay, like that. There's a doubts clarification is going to be. Okay. Now, first thing. So what is the meaning of software application? What is the meaning of software application? Now, set of instructions or programs. Set of instructions or programs to perform particular business transactions in a system. Set of instructions or programs to perform particular business transactions in a system. Example, if I go for the business areas, I'm showing it is banking, insurance, telecom, healthcare, ERP, enterprise resource planning. ERP means enterprise resource planning. ERP, these are the different kind, e-commerce. So these are comes under different kind of business areas. These are the different kind of business areas. Okay. So now let me go for the example like this. Some software I'm talking about. ICICIbank.com. What is that now? ICICIbank.com. Now, which business purpose it is going to be used? Banking related transactions. That is nothing but where we are going to call domain. Business area. A business area which we have, that we are going to call domain. Okay. To whom it is? For ICICI Bank. Nothing but a client. ICICI Bank is nothing but a client. Right now. That means who is given the requirements to develop the software? That is the ICICI Bank. Clear? Now, how the software is going to develop in the company? Let me show to you. Now here is the one software company is there. Let us assume that Infosys company is there. Infosys. Okay. Software development. Now this company, whenever they want to develop the software, they need some inputs. The output of this one is software. Output will be software. ICICIbank.com. Right. The inputs is client business requirement. What purpose software required? Client business requirements. That means what type of operations client want to do in the software, that information required. Right. So that information given here like this. A new customer registration. Customer registration. Bill payment. Fund transfer. Change password. Like this information will be provided to the software company. Okay, these are the inputs. Suppose who is client here? ICICI Bank. So they are going to say that I need software to do this kind of transactions. According, the software company is going to develop the software. Whenever software developed here, the software directly not delivered to the client. What they will do, they are going to deliver the software to the separate testing team. Nowadays, every organization will maintain the separate testing team. Separate testing team where testings are going to be involved. We are going to involve. So here, one software developed that is going to be released to the separate testing. Now they have to go for the testing. Test the software as per client business requirements. Whatever requirements are given by the client, all the requirements are covered or not in the software. This is what we are going to call software testing. So now you are not going to test the application as per your requirements. So whatever requirements are given by the client, those requirements are the inputs to you. These documents, project related documents which are there here. So these things are going to be provided to the test engineers. So once we got the project related documents, what we do here, so first we have to go for the review on project related documents. That's the first activity. After review on project related documents, then we identify test scenarios. Third, prepare test cases. So as per this documents, then we go for testing it is. Understand where our software testing comes. Once software developed, that will be given to you where we go for the testing it is. Where we go for the testing. Clear. Now, from here, what we can say, what is software testing means? Everything you have to feel the subject right. It's not difficult software testing. Simple concept. Follow the notes which I am given. Try to understand. Software testing. In simple, we can say that it is a process. The process use it to identify. It is a process use it to identify correctness, completeness, and to measure quality of developed software. Software testing is a process used to identify correctness, completeness, and to measure quality of developed software. Or software testing performed. Software testing performed to ensure client business requirements in developed software. So software testing performed to ensure client business requirements in developed software. Whatever client requirements are given, all the requirements are implemented or not in the software. In other words, we call software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Okay, software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Okay, so what is software testing? It is a process used to identify correctness, completeness, and to measure quality of developed software. Or software testing performed to ensure client business requirements in developed software. Or we can say software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Okay. So let us understand by a simple way I'm saying that. This is the calculator it is. So what is the meaning of correctness, completeness? Understand. Correctness means in this calculator, various components are implemented. Various components are implemented. Where I want to check whichever components are implemented, those are working properly or not. Those are working properly or not. Those are working properly or not. So suppose C button is there. Is it working properly or not? So when we are going to check whichever implemented, those are working properly or not, that is comes under correctness or validation activity also we are going to call validation activity. So what is the purpose of the calculator? To perform different kind of arithmetic operations. To perform different kind of arithmetic operations. Now I want to check it is. So now I want to check that whatever operators are required, all the components are implemented or not. Let us assume that plus operator is not given. Then are you going to say it is a complete calculator? No. So this is what the software. So testing what we are going to call here, it is a correctness. That means what are the features are implemented, those are working as per our expectations or not. I entered the 369 more. If I click on the C button, everything should be clear, 0 should be displayed. Working on it, yes, it is working. That is the correctness or validation also we are going to call. So in this calculator, suppose the plus operator is not given. Are you going to say it is a complete calculator? No. Right, but this is what the verification activity or completeness. Verification or completeness we are going to call. Right. So everything is covered on 100 requirements are given. All the 100 requirements are implemented in the software or not. Okay. Now, quality software. How we are going to define the quality software? Simon, from producer point of view. From producer point of view. Producer means the team which is involved to develop the software. The team which is involved to develop the software. From producer point of view, when application fulfilled with all the client requirements and end user point of view, when application fit for use, then it is considered as quality software. Understand? From producer point of view, when application fulfilled with all the client requirements, all the client requirements, and end user point of view, when application fit for use, then it is considered as quality software. That is quality software. So, however, some major factors depends on the quality of the software. Depends on quality software, such as budget. That means when we are going to develop the software, there will be some agreements with the client. How much cost we are going to take to develop the software. Make sure the software should be developed within the specified cost it is. Within the specified cost. Second one, in time release. If client expecting the project should be complete within So 8 months of time, make sure the software should be delivered within 8 months to the client it is. Third one is reliability. The reliability means two ways we are going to say. One is it should meet client requirements in terms of functionalities. That means whatever transactions client want to do, to perform those kind of transactions, functionalities to be implemented, features should be implemented. That is the meet client requirements in terms of functionalities. So other thing, meet client expectations. In terms of speed, how quickly application is completing transactions. Is it easy to operate or not? Usability. Page layout, user interface, how the alignment of the components, user interface, security, recovery, so etc. There are the various things where we have to check. There is the budget, in-time release, reliability. These are the factors mainly depends on the quality of the software. But first two, budget and in-time release, this both comes from the user perspective. Business analyst is the responsible to check, or project manager. Whereas reliability, these two are the technical factors which we are the responsible to check. We miss testings are the responsible to check. Okay, we are the responsible to check. Testing units, we are the responsible. Okay, yes, that is the introduction for the our topic software testing. So tomorrow we are going to discuss the more detailed way it is. Okay, so do you have any doubts here, anyone? So you don't worry, notes and everything I will going to take care. I will going to send it is. Now to try the running notes also. Clear notes will be given to you. Okay. So if you have any doubt, let me know it is yes. Someone asked how to register. They already given the link in the chat box. So okay. Any doubts are there? If not there, so tomorrow continue. Thank you very much. Use the same link, which link you use to join. Tomorrow continue the session. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.